Hello and welcome to my channel with a new video. Well, I attended school in Lebanon. That was not my best experience. I would not say that, but I did attend school in Lebanon. Was it a good experience? No, not at all. I just think of this, I think my brain just want to leave it as much as possible and want to throw it in the trash. I wish I can do that. It was a lot for me in those days. Let's say the last 3 years were not the best ever. If you tell me choose the best phase in your life, that's definitely not it. Why, you might say? It's not just the people there, it's I think it's the school that I attended. It was that only school that you shouldn't put your damn kids in. You should never do that. And it was a big mistake that my parents decided, let's put our kids in that freaking school. And I I'm mad about it. No, I just don't care. I think I got such a tough skin from that. I'm thankful. Let's put that into a positive thing. Anyways, not all schools in Lebanon are like that. I'm just saying. There are different ways of teaching your kids. There are French schools. I attended a French school, which the way of teaching and the material will be all like the French people ways and material, like in France. And there are Lebanese schools. Of course, it's more like Arabic based, English, not as much as French. There are like French that some Lebanese schools teach French, some do. And there are American schools. I think there are not a lot, but I think there is at least one. That was 9 years ago. I don't know about now. There are American schools that teach the way Americans do here, I think. I'm not sure. I did not attend this school. Don't come at me if you ever went there. But let's say I attended the French school, and the French school, it's not just about French that they teach you. It's also like a weird mix of like Lebanese school and French school smashed together. So you would study everything and it's very annoying. They were like, I want to make this harder for Lebanese people. Let's smash Lebanese program and French program. So yeah. I attended this school. Some people say that Lebanese schools are harder. Some people say French schools there are harder. For a person that attended French school, I think French schools are harder. It's not the material that is harder per se, but I think the way they teach it is crap. The teachers, I'm not gonna say all teachers there are crap. There are like amazing teachers there, but the ones I mostly had were crap. The students in that particular school, that one school, I heard other French schools are amazing. I think it's just my school. The students were crap. Not all of them, but a big majority of them. Let's say they're very French heavy. Like if you speak Arabic to me, that's not classy, that type of thing. Some students there that they would curse in Arabic and Lebanese, and that's all they knew. Like it's always the cursing is left for Lebanese, and then the fancy talking, they do it in French. They're very superficial. The kids, I don't know about now, maybe it's amazing now. I have no idea. I'm talking 9 years ago. Not all of them are like that. I'm not saying all of them. I had friends that were amazing. I still talk to a few of them. They're really nice. But there are others. I mean, I think every school is like that. Every school you're gonna find assholes in. But I think my school were known for more assholes than the rest. Okay, I'm gonna talk about how hard it is. Let's leave the people be. From kindergarten to before high school, it was not hard. It was fine. It was kind of easy-ish. The last 3 years were hell. Teachers, I don't think teachers know how to, like, I think it's just the material was very weird. Maybe it's not on the teachers, but the way French program there, they give you weird, like, the easy stuff in class, and when you tackle your exam, it's nothing like it. It's like seeing an alien in your exam. Like, what the hell is that? I have no idea. What am I doing? Like, you practice in your class and home something, and you get something else in your exam. Completely. The thing is, if you want to put your kid in Lebanese program, I don't know if the material is easier. Maybe it is harder. But the thing you practice in class comes kind of exactly in your exam, like the same pattern. It's not like, oh my god, what am I seeing right now? You study, you get a good result. All Lebanese exams, like the big ones, there's a lot of cheating in it. I don't know if it's still like this. I don't know if it's fixed or not. No one can tell me there's no cheating in it. It's ridiculous. The amount of cheating in the Lebanese exams are ridiculous. But you can never, ever cheat in your French public exams. It's very hard. It's impossible. The moment if you get caught cheating, you're immediately thrown. You're gonna redo your year. I don't think anyone cheated, and no one is willing to cheat because it's very impossible. If you pull that off, chapeau bas, means like, I respect you. My sleep was messed up, and I'm a person that really concentrates at night. I can't. Studying would be at night for me. That's how I did my schedule in university. I was top A notch. Plus, universities in America is kind of easier, let's say this. In Lebanon, the level is definitely way up. If you want to put your student in Lebanon and they're kind of grown up, they're gonna have a hard time. What I like about Americans that they study things globally, and in our French school we just really focused on France and sometimes Lebanon, but that's it. I have no idea. I graduated school having no idea about other countries but France and a bit of Lebanon. That's such a huge mistake. I'm not sure why is it done the way it is. It's like there's nothing else but France because you're in a French school. No, there are other countries that we should be aware of. But yeah, I'm such a person that focuses at night, and I think school in general, like, they don't see who, like, they generalize people. The way I learn is very different from other people, and I discovered that actually in university. I find ways that I learn so fast. I wish I knew that in school, but I was just taught in one way in school. I took an anatomy class in university. It was just for biology people. I took it for fun. The way I learned it, it got me straight A's. And I was the only person who was an art major in the class. And people were doing that class. I have ways of learning things. I had not discovered that in school. Sometimes I create stories when I learn things, and it just helps so much. The potential of the student in school in general, it's not just in Lebanon, it's not discovered yet, because they just have one way of teaching the kid, and the other kids, if they like being taught other ways, they're just screwed over because it doesn't work with them the way schools are teaching. So they're looked at as losers and as stupid people, but their ways is very different from other kids. I used to wake up at 7 a.m. in school, and I used to sleep at like 3 a.m. because I was trying to study, because I learn more at night. But school is very, very early, and I barely get any sleep, and I wake up with a very bad headache. That's when my migraine started. And I used to go to school, and I couldn't even focus on one word the guy was saying or the teacher, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And sometimes I used to leave at that one school. They used to leave us till 5 or 6 sometimes. When are you leaving the kids to learn? And I had no teachers. Sometimes my brother would teach me, sometimes, but he was very busy. There was so many materials. There was math, biology, physics, chemistry, French, Arabic, English, philosophy. I'm missing stuff, trust me. There was something called TP, means like the lab, the TP of biology, the TP of physics, the TP of chemistry. You have, and history and geography, I forgot those two. So I used to have a headache all day long and come home, barely have time to eat. I would have 2-3 exams the next day, and so on and so forth. And then I decided the last 3 weeks, because we have something called baccalaureate. That's like a huge exam, the last year of your high school. If you don't pass it, you redo the year. It's not like your high school is like having fun and not doing anything. Like the last year for us is you have to do a lot of stuff. So I told myself, if I don't take the last 3 weeks off, I'm gonna redo my year. You have no idea how much I learned by myself in those 3 weeks without the help of teachers. I restudied all year's math in 2 weeks, and suddenly I started understanding everything, because I was able to learn the hours that I wanted to learn. I was able to learn the way I wanted to learn. I learned the whole year's materials in 2-3 weeks, no problem. So don't let people tell you you're stupid or loser in school. You have your own way of learning things. You have your own way of finding your path. It's not their ways, but it's your way. Anyways, my camera is gonna die. I had a lot of stuff to say in this video. I mean, those feelings, I had to let them go, you know. Anyways, I have to go prepare food, because in 2 hours, or like less than that, we have the iftar for Ramadan. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you like my content, please subscribe, and I'll put my Instagram account somewhere in here. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.